Welcome, I'm Dr. Sabrina Falquier, host of Culinary Medicine Recipe. Today we're making easy mocktails, colorful, refreshing, and made with simple ingredients that could even come from your backyard, and many of these ingredients did. More and more research shows that reducing alcohol or even taking regular breaks from it can make a real difference in how you feel. Alcohol affects your sleep quality, hydration, and even how our body regulates energies and moods. As a physician, I see firsthand how small, mindful shifts like enjoying a beautiful mocktail instead of a cocktail can support better rest, clearer thinking, and overall well-being. And honestly, you don't miss the alcohol when the flavor and the experience are this good. These simple, naturally delicious mocktails are hydrating, satisfying, and perfectly aligned with culinary medicine, where flavor, health, and enjoyment all come together. So let's get started. So we're going to start with our first one, which is a Jamaica or Hibiscus lime spritzer. These are dried hibiscus flowers that you can get if you have a Latin market. Here in San Diego, you can get them at pretty much any grocery store. You can also buy them online. They create a gorgeous, deep crimson color that feels perfect for the holidays or any festive occasion. I love hibiscus tea. I drink it warm in the winter months and cold in the summer as an iced tea. This version feels extra festive, and all you need to do is simmer the dried flowers in water, and simmering means a low boil, for 5 to 10 minutes. Turn it off, drain off the flowers, and then put it in the fridge, and it'll last up to a week. And make sure it's cold before you make this drink. It's one of the classic ingredients in a traditional Mexican Christmas punch, and it brings back beautiful memories of family gatherings that I had when I lived in Mexico City as a little girl. So here we're gonna add to our shaker, there's ice in there already. I've added some of the hibiscus tea and the ice and lime juice, and it's to squeeze a half a lime and half a cup of the hibiscus tea. I'm gonna shake it up. And then I have chosen my glass. I have a large ice cube in there, or you can use a few ice cubes. Fill it up 2/3 of the way with what came out of the mixer, and then top it off with sparkling water. And that's it. The next one I'm making is a strawberry basil sparkler. It's a mix of freshness, color, and simplicity. This one is a favorite in my house. My daughter asks for it all the time, and you can use fresh strawberries in the summer and frozen strawberries in the winter. So you muddle, which means squishing your strawberries, which is about 4 or 5 strawberries, and you're gonna put 2 large basil leaves, and you can also add 2 or 3 mint leaves as well. We're gonna squish it down. Once it's squished or muddled, and again, for muddler, you can use anything you might have in your bar equipment if you have that. You can also muddle using a fork or the back of a spoon. I'm gonna put in a shaker. This shaker has ice, but it also has still water in it. Half a cup of still water. You're gonna add your muddled strawberries. You're gonna shake, shake, shake it up, and then we're gonna pour it out, and you're gonna see this one has this beautiful light pink color. I'm filling that again 2/3 of the way full. And these are called coupe glasses. I got them at a vintage store, very, very inexpensive. Top it off with sparkling water, and that's our second refresher. And finally, the mint Mojito refresher. It's crisp, hydrating, and uplifting. This one's based on my wedding specialty drink, and I still love it today because it's so refreshing and completely family friendly. So in this case, we're gonna put the juice of 1 whole lime into a muddler or a cup with a flat bottom. I'm gonna add sprig of mint, and you see there's about 8 mint leaves in there. And now we're gonna again muddle that down. And what the muddling does is it helps the natural oils from the mint be released into that lime juice. And this one you can actually have right there. You can leave the muddled mint at the bottom of your glass, and you're gonna add some ice cubes and top it off again with that sparkling water. And you can use whichever glass you want. Here I have it in a different glass. And I love to bring out barware that I've had in my house or that has been passed down from generations. And for all of these, you can add an edible flower. So here I have some pansies from my garden, or you can skip that altogether and you can add a slice of your favorite citrus. All of these just add the celebratory aspect and the beauty before you even take your first sip. So these simple, naturally delicious mocktails prove that health and flavor go hand in hand. Thanks for being here. If you want to see more of my videos, you can find them all on Alternative Food Network YouTube channel. I've also added a link to one that you might like, and it talks about foods that can reduce inflammation in your body. Until next time, salud and bon appetit. Please note that the content or opinions in this episode are for informational purposes only and are not a substitute for professional medical advice. If you are uncertain if an ingredient mentioned here is suitable for your diet due to allergies or other reasons, please discuss with your doctor or other qualified healthcare provider.